The sudden death of Skyler Williams, a 34-year-old businessman from Belmopan, has deeply affected his community. Since his tragic passing in a traffic accident on Saturday, social media has been flooded with heartfelt condolences and memories of Williams. He was well loved for his vibrant personality and culinary skills. Chantel Magdalena Petzol was one of the first to arrive at the scene near a grocery store on George Price Boulevard, just moments after the accident occurred.
I was trying to help with the young lady that was in the accident. He was just giving that young lady a ride. And we were trying to calm her down because she was having an anxiety attack and she's asthmatic. And she gave us some of the information of what happened. And I still didn't know that it was Skyler. So I walked back to where he was laying and a phone rang and I picked up his phone and saw the picture of him behind the phone. And I got hysterical that not my blood brother, but that's my brother. And I stayed there with him, me and Mr. Simpson, who was also on the scene, and we calmed him down. We stayed there for about probably 15 or 20 minutes before the police came, after we called for help. And the ambulance came maybe 10 minutes after the police came. So he was laying on the ground for about 20 to 30 minutes before aid was rendered to him.
Williams was driving his motorcycle along with a female passenger when they crashed into an oncoming van. Police say that an investigation is underway.
Police visited the area where they saw a motorcycle and a van with damages. Information is that a motorcycle was being driven by Skyler Williams, who had a passenger with him, and the van was being driven by Teresa Reyes. At some point they collided. Skyler Williams was taken for treatment where he succumbed to his injuries.
She said he was giving her a ride, taking her home, and they were turning into the Chinese to go to the store, and the van was coming, and I guess probably he was trying to beat the turn before the van.
Skyler Williams was cherished for his joyful personality and remarkable cooking skills. He made his living by catering delicious food to his customers. His mother, Danette Eligio, shared with News 5 that she taught Skyler how to cook when he was just 10 years old.
Skyler was the first child to bless my womb, the one who gave me the title of mother. He was a uniquely talented individual, a gift that even kept on giving until his very last breath. At 10 years old, I taught my son to cook. And while he was growing up, oftentimes we would get together on Sundays and we would share cooking skills. And as he grew up, he loved creative art, and he did that best in his kitchen.
Williams' cousin, Gabriel Ramirez, shared similar sentiments about him.
Skyler was a people person, so me and him, I was recently got a little money and we're supposed to go into business because I know he's a food person and everybody knows him as a food person. And you know, when people hear Skyler food, people rush Skyler food because his thing is always quality and the best. And with that said, Skyler was a people person because how he passed, the amount of people I show the support for him, that shows the kind of guy he was. I was saying to my Belmopan people, just know we lost a legend in Belmopan, and what I want everyone to do, remember him for his good ways and his nice way he treated people.
Petzol says Williams fought to the very end, but ultimately the injuries he sustained proved to be fatal.
Skyler is a fighter and he fought for his life before they took him to that hospital. I stayed there until he was placed on the stretcher. They got him ready to put him in the ambulance, put the neck brace on his neck. And I stayed there and I spoke to him. I'm like, Skyler, chance, stay there and fight for your life. I'm right here. We're getting help for you. And I spoke to him. Skyler, I love. For no Skyler is to love Skyler, even with his rough edges.
Skyler Williams leaves behind 3 children. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.